And then one thing I want to do, let's put this one in next. What I like to do is add a little bit extra character on the bottom of the beard. I think I need another cut. Okay, see how squarish that is? I don't like that. So you actually kind of do a V cut, and you actually V cut all the way down to the coat. Now, of course, it's going to be kind of difficult when it comes to painting. You got it all zigzaggy. And I can do the same with the other side of the hair, but I just want to give you the gist of it right now. Same with here. Let's do this a little bit. It does go in. Now be careful you don't ruin what you just cut, what you just carved. Same with on this side. Well, I guess the rule is you carve away from the knife, or carve away from your hand, but maybe you want to carve away from your carving there. And it's the same here. We want to kind of round this off. Add a little extra character. So that adds a little bit extra character there. Now I can go a little deeper, and I'll probably just take a chunk out of here, a little chunk out of there, scoop here, scoop there, scoop this way, scoop that way, a little deeper here, a little wider there, bring out a little bit more character. And then, looks like he's eating wood there. Then I'm going to take a nice V-tool and finish off by, you want to dig, you want to turn and twist and turn and turn and twist and like that. Same with around the hair, a little bit extra twist and turn and okay, and as far as the mustache, I wait for the V-tool on that. That's okay on the V-tool, but as long as you twist it, and if you want to practice use the tip of your knife to do this too, but I'd like to, when you do this, you kind of twist and turn as you're doing it, as you're cutting in. Well, what do you think so far? I think other than picking, one thing I have left is the top of the hat. Top of the hat, and I did get started with the V-tool. Where's my V-tool? There's my other, my industrial strength V-tool. This one has more muscle. And it is not going too good on top of the hat there. Okay, now I'm going to use my I'm going to use my bigger knife instead of my detailing knife. I want to, because I'm getting kind of close to the end grain there, which is a lot of muscle. A lot of oomph to the wood. Continuing on, rounding off. This is where I really need a thicker knife, bigger knife. Yeah, I got a little too chippy there, got a little too furry there. Round it off a little bit. Looks too squarish yet. Get that squarishness out of there. This part is still a little too square. This hat does kind of pop up a little bit, so you can demonstrate that by doing a little scoop in here. Other than cleaning up on the hat, I guess I'm fairly happy with it, fairly content with it. Might still look a little squarish, might have to work with that maybe a little bit. I might be kind of okay with it. Well, I got some a little bit of picking and so on and so forth. That's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to stop right here, do a little picking, and then I'm going to come back and show you what I have planned for fixing this out here and see if it is a good idea. And this is going to be sort of, what do they call it, impromptu. I think have I ever done anything like what I'm thinking, but I'll show you. But either that, or if you're, like I said, if you're pretty well content with what you got around here and that the tree will fit in there nicely, what you're going to do is, now that you've finished the head is good. You don't want to carve any more. You trim the tree a little bit more, to fit the head, so the branches will go this way, but the branches go more, I would say, sharper this way, flatter this way, in order to go around the head. So you can kind of bring it as close as you can. The main reason why you want to bring it close is because, you know, a lot of Christmas tree, a Christmas tree isn't going to look too much like that. You know, you go, there you go, put it on the stand, there it is. Now you're going to trim that. Well, a tree, when you cut a tree down, there's not going to be that much. So that's the whole idea, is the continually trimming and trimming and trimming this so it comes in more. Now you might end up, if you can bend the hole a little bit, if you're very careful and get the drill, maybe bend it a little this way without ruining it, being careful. And of course, if it goes this way, then you can get it right in there with a little trimming. Okay, again, I'm going to stop here. If other than repairing, I mean, when I come back, I'm going to repair, but other than that, it is relatively done, other than picking and whatever I want to do, put some dents in or whatever. But I hope yours turned out well. If not, come on back and we'll see if we can fix this.